you're going to do is, no, that's not. You're writing a program. It's going to read this data, which is a person and a planet, person and planet, person and planet, person and planet, and you're going to generate this data, which is planet, and then this is supposed to be down there, but it's new line junk, so don't worry about it. I won't care if you get that part wrong. Planet, and then person, 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 and then for each person account, so the number of times. So Beverly went to Akmar 3 11 times. So it turns out, if you watch all the seasons of all the episodes, that's not true. This is just fake data. But anyway, that's what you're trying to do. Is you're just trying to generate that data. So turning that into that. Fortunately, some nice person wrote the main for you already. Yeah, I don't know who it was, but anyway, they did they did all the administrative part. That is, this is where I get the file, open the file, and I have a loop here that just reads the next two things, and then does that forever until there's no more data, and then close it. And then there's a couple comments in here to tell you what you need to do. You need to add code to read into the data and store data structure here, and then you need to add code to report it here. So that's what we're going to do. So what kind of data structure do we want? Well, you notice that the expected output kind of gives this away a little bit. What I have is for every person, I'll call them a crew member, for every crew member I have a count. So that's a mapping. I have a string to integer mapping. So I'm going to use one of the map classes. Now also, I'm required to put things in order. So I'm going to use a tree map, because tree map keeps things in order. Hash map does not. Those are the two most common map classes. It also turns out that I need to take, for each planet, I need to associate with it, well, a bunch of other things, but I need to associate a crew member with it, or one of these records. So I'm going to use a map for that as well, and that's going to map a string to that thing I just talked about, which happens to be another mapping. And since I need that in order as well, I'm going to use a tree map there. So I'm going to have two tree maps, but I'm going to have them nested. So tree map of, this is the outer one, string, which maps to, so that's this guy, and it maps to what? It maps to a record that is another map of string to integer. So I'm going to map string integer. And I'm going to call that map because I'm not very creative. And I'm going to go ahead and make it. I don't like retyping, so. All right, so I'm going to make my map. Data structure done. Now, my logic here is I have a mission and I have a crew member. So what am I doing? Well, if the mission is already in the table, then, well, let's back up. If the mission is not in the table, then I want to add it to the table. So let me start with that. If not map.contains key mission, then what am I going to do? I'm going to add it to the map. Map.output mission. And what am I going to put in there? I'm going to put a new, one of the things that holds this. Tree map string integer. Okay, great. I don't need to tell you to do that. So, at this point in the code, what I know is that the mission is in the map. It was either there to start with, or I just added it. But one way or the other, the mission is in the map. And associated with the mission is a string to integer, another tree map. So I'm going to pull that out. call it temp crew map equals map.get mission. I know that will succeed. Guaranteed that will be successful because of my if statement beforehand, right? If the key wasn't there, then I'm gonna add it. If the key was there, it's already there. So no matter what, if I get to this line, it's there. I'm gonna pull my crew map out. Great. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing, same logic with the temp crew map. Temp crew map. Key crew member. What do I do? I add it. Temp crew map put crew member new, and I want an integer. And we'll start with a count of 0. Okay, so at this point in my code, I know that the crew member is in the map. It was either there to start with, or it wasn't there and I added it. So I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did just up above. Crew map. Oops. Catch that. Crew map. No, I got it wrong.
You already have.
I already have.
So at this point,
I need to get the value out from.
Yeah.
That's right. So now what I do is I say int count equals temp crew map dot get crew member plus 1. And now temp crew map put crew member comma count. Okay, now I'm done putting my data in the map. I will have one small problem. Didn't import it. Now, just because I don't like to write all my code and see it on there, I'll go ahead and try and compile it again to see how many things I missed. Nothing. Great. Alright, now I have to add code to print it. Now, how am I going to print it? Well, we go look at the expected.